Hi, everybody. You're the A Group kids, and you're at home today on Tuesday, September 8th. But let me give you a little clue as to what's going on this week and get us moving. Last week, we got the 13 colonies established. You learned where they are on a map. You compared New England colonies to middle colonies to southern colonies, and the colonies started to be very successful. And the British government had kind of left them alone, let them kind of do their own thing, and it was working really well. On Friday, we learned about the French and Indian War, where the British, their 13 colonies, and their Indian friends fought a war against the French and their Indian friends. Well, the British won. French are gone. They're no longer an issue here in North America for us. And that's all good, except this is the beginning of the end of the good times, the good relations between the British government and the 13 colonies. So this week, we're going to do a couple things. On Tuesday, today, when you're at home, you're going to start learning on a revolutionary road to the revolution timeline some events that are going to lead to the American Revolutionary War. When you're at school on Wednesday, we're going to do an activity called the Joint Stock Company, showing you the kind of things that would make a colony succeed or fail. On Thursday, you'll be at home again and you're going to learn some about an event called the Boston Massacre, the frustration between the British and the Americans over the taxes and the policies and things all boils over into violence where 5 people wind up being killed by British soldiers. So we'll reenact that in class, even though we have kind of small classes. We'll give this a try. We'll reenact it, put you in the shoes of the people who are actually living out this story. And then on Friday, we'll do some comparing and contrasting of the Boston Massacre events and probably do a really famous story called the Boston Tea Party, a story you've heard of before, but we'll kind of go through some of the facts of the story and maybe even use some primary and secondary sources to illustrate truth rather than maybe some of the myths that you've learned in the past. All right, that's what's coming up for this week. Now, today, as you're working on events to the leading to the revolution, it's a really great idea to use the link you see on your screen to Quizlet to get some definitions for some events, and we'll start to put those things together this week. All right, we'll see you on Wednesday face to face.